What is up, you guys? Welcome to another video. This one is going to be a little random. We're going to have a little bit of everything going on, specifically about 86s. So we're going to have a lot of 86 content going on today. On this one, you bear with me, you guys. I was having a little decision making in terms of color still. I just can't, I don't know. For some reason, I was having a hard time picking the exact colorway and, you know, all the trims and stuff. And on this one, as you guys can see, we actually finished up the body kit and it looks amazing. It made me decide that I'm going to be selling my white bumper that I bought for my 86 because the fitment was just so perfect that it just doesn't make sense for me to go through all that crap and still possibly not even have a perfect fit. So that is what's going on. Currently it's being used as a table. Yeah, maybe if we're lucky we'll be able to put that body kit on today. I can't assure you we will. If he comes over, we might, because we need permission. So if you see him here, most likely we will be doing that as well. So you guys remember I told you guys we were going to be doing white, keeping the vintage stripe, and this is still true. You know, we have to prep the car, and prepping just means eliminating the debris and just cleaning it and making sure that the surface is ready. Let's see how far we can get. First step, you guys, is removing all the trim. So we're gonna have to remove door handles, this, the lights, most likely a little bit of this trim. I'm gonna see if it looks like I can tuck it in. If I can tuck it, then we'll leave it. If I can't tuck it, then we'll have to remove it. And of course, if I'm squinting too much, we're outside in the sun, it's beautiful. We don't get this all the time. Wow, that paint underneath is beautiful under here. It's been like untouched, and that is so nice. Here, let me show you guys. This paint here is like immaculate. It's like a mirror finish underneath. So satisfying. Because we're not really conserving this paint, we're gonna go ahead and just slightly pry up. We're not gonna do any more damage than what's done already. If only I could go back all these years and save this thing. Let's see how bad this thing is. Super dirty, but seems like this is almost even the first time it's been taken off in like solid few years. This original plastic is still on there, which is a big deal. Fortunately, I'm gonna do my best to get it back there, but it looks like I'm gonna have to take this stuff off. There's no access. Yeah, we'll try and just do it really gently. There we go. All in one piece. If you're watching this, I need a maroon driver's side, everything. Door panel or door card, this thing, everything. Please, somebody find, and if you can find me both, I'd love it. But, you know. kind of took a little pause on that. It's actually really late, and so we got a little sidetracked trying to start my car and his car, and basically he convinced me that it's better for it to run rather than look good. So I stopped making it look good to try and make it run, but it still didn't run. Anyways, so now since we can't get his to run, we're gonna try and get his to look good, basically. We're gonna be installing his body kit that I love, and the body kit that I'm gonna be getting for mine. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait like 2 months because, well, that's how long he waited, so I'm just guesstimating here. So it is fiberglass as well, but like if you see this, even with that light and it being black and just the way it shines off, like the finish on this is really good, like for fiberglass. So that is exactly why we're gonna go Duraflex instead of what I did. And you know, you live and you learn. And I ordered it already. I ordered this kit, then I canceled my order because it was gonna take so long. I wasn't even gonna work on it as much as I thought I was. So now we're back to square one. You know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back sometimes, but it's all right. Just slowly go forward. So yeah, let's make his car look good now. All right, sir. We are getting to it. So we have the rear bumper, which is going on first. What we are doing is trying to utilize the same OEM mounting spots and screws and everything. So we're gonna try and utilize these same holes here. But before we do that, we need to realize where we're gonna drill in, because this bumper doesn't have any holes pre-drilled. So we're gonna have to somehow tape this on again. See how that goes. Let's try to use painter's tape. Okay, so there is a hole pre-drilled up here on the top here. So we're gonna put in the one that has been pre-drilled. Okay, so it is gonna work. But I'm gonna use one that doesn't have this big washer. This is way off. I used these. There's one right here. Drilled a hole for this one. Put it up the top. I don't like the way that looks, but you know, it is what it is with these kits. So I put one of these under here, and that will be our second hole for now. Oh shit. That's actually really solid. That is really solid, actually. We don't need any more structure than that, if we're being honest.
What are you looking at?
Look at that. Like this, right?
Oh, that bolt right there to that one right up there?
Like, it is on there. Yep. Now we're gonna do the same to the other side. I'm gonna try and roll my way there. Because it's not aligned, we gotta push it in slightly. You kinda gotta guesstimate right there. Ooh. Yep, that's it. So now, grab one of these little OEM tabs, push it in there, and then once you thread this in there, it opens up. So that's what causes it to secure better. If we want, we can make a couple extra tabs here, just kind of bringing it together. But rear bumper's on. I am expert at. I'm an expert at being an expert. Alright, up next we are going to be making a little DIY starter thing. Got this at the auto parts store, but essentially this car's ignition switch isn't functioning properly. I'm guessing somebody back in, I don't know how long ago they trashed this car, or they didn't want the car. Since you guys already know, I did find this thing basically beat up because they lost hope in it. Ideally, what we're going to be doing is making a push start button. So whenever I do turn the switch, it actually does turn, but it's like it's missing that last click where the starter cuts in. And so this one will give me that little button. Try to get it one as decent as possible. Okay guys, so after going to town for a little bit and I essentially opened everything up. I tried to figure out first, before putting in the push start, why it wasn't starting right. And I was in the middle of routing the push start button to the actual wire inside the dash. I don't want a bunch of wires going from the inside of the dash to outside and the firewall and vibration and shortages and fires, and we don't want fires. I was thinking, why wouldn't the cart start to begin with, right? And then I was like, on the forums, and then some guy randomly said, yeah, well, I don't know, as long as you have your clutch pedal in. And I was like, wait, shit, I don't have a clutch pedal. Somebody stole my clutch pedal, apparently. So, yeah, this whole time, I think I may be just missing a clutch pedal. Sometimes you're just overthinking things, and it's a lot simpler than you think. So, yeah, let's see if we can install a clutch pedal. Thank you, Benji, for all these little pins and everything. Otherwise, I'd be running to the store right now. Benji's the guy that sold me this pedal. If you need any 86 parts, he's the one. Trust me. I don't know where he finds them, but it's like he pulls them out of the grave just to give you the parts. Let's try this out. Pedals are not exactly bolted in, but in terms of the wiring, it's done, and you just gotta press the little button in the clutch so it goes, and that's how I know if that's the issue or not. As my little brother Adrian would say, son of a bitch, I'm in. I consider this a win in my books. I've had a lot of days where I don't get anything done in this car. Main reason I haven't gotten many things done is I haven't even worked on it. Things are easier than they seem, and as soon as you jump into them, they start to unfold themselves. Today, or in this video at least, we got a lot of things done in terms of this car. Started sanding down the side, so it was a little bit confusing in the beginning of the video because I had a couple things that I wanted to do to the car before we started to paint and stuff, but sanding is started, bodywork is started. Now we are to continue, maybe do a little bit of body work. Keep you guys updated. The next video we do will most likely be body work, tons of body work on this thing. This time I kind of just summed it up a little bit so you guys can be updated on where we are so far. Yeah, so for now it looks like my ignition is working, 1. 2, my clutch pedals and everything are working, which is good. That means basically everything is wired properly in the car, which is a big deal. Now what I have to do is figure out why when I start the car it won't stay on. I'm not quite sure if it's the carburetor that needs to be taken apart and cleaned. Seems to be that issue. When it comes to these cars, there's so many long-term things that need to get done. So like body work is a long process. Sometimes I'm a little impulsive and I start to jump from one side of the car to the other. But it's more of an excitement thing because we're finally getting our hands dirty with this thing, and I love it. Anyways, that is all for this video. I'm gonna do my best to get some things out this week. I will be going to California. We will be going drifting with Taka. He's like a professional drifter from Japan, and we'll be doing that with him and Moto, one of the Toyota guys, and he invited us out to California, and so yeah, exciting things are going to be happening. So that is all for this video. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Let me know if there's anything that you want to see get done on this car specifically, like in detail, and I will do that. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.